Hey guys, Video Master here. Pretty much since my most popular video ever, well, for this channel, was pretty much the tour of my Otaku room, and the fact that that video is very... What? 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 Am I going to do something and you just have to come up here and you have to bother me? Hey, what's up? Okay, pretty much the very first, I think, actual video I ever posted on my channel was a tour of my Otaku room, and that video is a little old, and I've moved since then, and you know, the room's changed, so I'm going to do an update video, and that's pretty much what this is. And let me go ahead and move the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is actually the living room. And I'm just getting this real quick because this is literally what you see right before you get into my room. And that's the poster on the door. Devil May Cry. There used to be a Goku picture here. It came from a box of Valentine's Day cards that said keep out. And I can't figure out whatever happened to that, and it kind of pisses me off. Alright, here we are inside the room, and I can talk a little louder now because I'm not going to bother my roommate. The video is not quite in HD because when we first shot this, it was actually my roommate's camera. I have my own camera now, and I just decided to use it for this, so yeah, there's that. Let's see, we got this thing. I don't remember if I pointed this out last time I did this, but yeah, I drew this in high school. That was my terrible artwork. I got a Speed Racer car, some Mega Man NT Warrior Hot Wheels. I don't know if any more NT Warrior Hot Wheel cars exist. Got my little minifigure Mega Man stuff. Very big fan of Metroid. This was actually given to me by a friend of mine online called Naked Pops. He gave me this, and he bought me something else that I still need to pay him back for. Tengu Man. Yeah, I'm sorry if the zoom gives motion sickness or anything. Koga. The little Pac-Man, a big box. Resident Evil 5, and I got some Mega Man figures down there. Canavan. Bunch of books. Oh my god, a bunch of books. I apologize for the shadow casting. Finally got all of these classic Mega Man toys thanks to my friend. I was missing Proto Man. And now I just need to go and get the figure that's inside of them. I don't want to open these things up, because literally the only point I have them is because they're Mega Man, and they hang on the wall and look nice. So I'm not going to open them just to put the figure together. I'll have to find him some other way. And for those of you who are like, you should open it because figures shouldn't be in package. Yeah, well, it's my room, and I'm going to do what I want. Mega Man wrist cuffs. More posters, a bunch of Mega Man stuff, some stuff I got in an artwork gallery. Unfortunately, they didn't have Mega Man himself, and that really makes me sad. And I don't think I've ever seen them in another convention, so I still can't get a Mega Man. Gee, you think I like a certain TV show? Got some cool things on this wall. Here's all my anime pins that I've ever collected. I don't tend to collect them too often, so that's about all I have. And my little thing there. These are pretty much all my DVDs. Well, not all of them. And some games down there I need to send to my friend. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm really terrible when it comes to mailing stuff out. This is my closet door. And my closet is a mess. A big, big mess. There's my Trixie outfit. And two giant Pikachus that I wish I could have in my room, but there's like literally no room for them. And an Opus that I need to give to my dad. If I could ever get in contact with him. Oh yeah, the pony stocking. I've got like a whole bunch of random anime or game stockings. Bunch of figures. I know I'm yeah, like the one base. I know I'm missing at least one or two. I don't know who they are. I've really forgotten which ones I'm missing. I have no idea who this girl is. Like, she doesn't show up in the show or the manga that I've ever seen. It's just that for some reason this poster has her. I'm like, the crap is she? My villains poster with Trixie right there. And yeah, isn't that interesting? Moving along. This is a really good artwork thing. Mountain Dew, because yes, that's what I drink. I've got... This thing is actually a 1 yen coin. You have to go to the Pokemon Center in Tokyo, and you press into like one of these things that turns the coin into that. And I bought a little case for it, and it has a nick in it because of frickin' Rally. But I'm really, really happy to have that, because it's just one of those things that I thought was really cool to grab while I had the chance. That was another thing I got in Japan at that Pokemon Center. And I got my little cardboard cutout ponies, Dante bookmark, my Death Note light that actually shines an L insignia, my Momocon badge where I was able to get those things thanks to somebody there. Yeah, that's ponies. We'll get to those. So we have, yeah, a bunch of these things. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. Jumbo Mario Eraser, because why the hell not? And here are the ponies. God, I never expected I would get this. When I got into the show, I did not expect to start buying a ton of freaking merchandise. I should have known better because I like to collect things. Yeah, I'm on the Proto Dudes blog thingy. Some of my CDs. Mousepad, my computer. Shining and Cadence. Controller that doesn't work. There's a Pikachu and a cat down there, and a fan. And there's Trixie. This is my window. You cannot really open the window to get light in here, at least not a lot of more light. I am not really that type of person who likes their window open, so I kind of just always cover it, and I put crap over it because, well, I don't like sitting there with my window open because when you have a room like mine, people will sit there and they'll be like looking in. It's like, oh, what's all that stuff? And I don't like people looking in at me when I'm in my room, so I tend not to have the window open. Got my giant Pikachu pillow. I've got my little pony pillow that I got for cheap. I've got my TV. This is so exciting, my TV, my Wii. I got Resistance Fall of Men and a computer that doesn't work anymore. I had a couple of Gundam wall scrolls up there. I almost said Metal Gear. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with me? That's my Metal Gear posters. Legend of the Gaia. Ronin Warrior figure. Got a... Oh yeah. Tucker Schulzel Network thing. Anime Week in Atlanta thing. Barajo, my poster of Devil May Cry 4 that's actually signed by Johnny Young Bosch. Wish he had signed in a better spot, but well, I'm not really gonna complain. This thing right here is actually hand knitted or stitched or whatever. It's pretty much a pattern my mom created, and she put this together. She entered it in an art show for Anime Week in Atlanta, like the art room. I don't know if it actually got displayed. I can't remember. And unfortunately, my mom's not around anymore, so I can't really ask her. I think she wanted this, have it sold, but she ended up just giving it to me. And I treasure it always. It's one of the things I have left of my mom. Yeah, my terrible, terrible little table there for that fan, which not only serves as white noise, but of course also keeps me cool while I'm trying to sleep. Twilight Pillow, which is what that Naked Pops guy got me that I still need to pay him back for. I got a Grunty and Jonathan's the seal back there. And I got that big box God of War thing. I'm down here, the boxes that are on is a Ninja Gaiden 3 limited edition and the Gears of War Epic edition. That comes with the giant stack shoe. That's really awesome. That I bet you Cole hates me for, again. Alright, back up a bit here, show you what's up there. A little collie that also belonged to my mom that I got. Gears of War Prey, Resident Evil 5, 6. I have never seen any others of these where it hasn't been bent in. Like, every time I found it in the store, somebody pushed the stupid Dragon Ball in and it always pissed me off. I finally found one that didn't have it like that and I snatched it up really fast. They've got like my Tales of Vesperia limited edition, my Lost Planet game, Xenoblade Sagas, Fatal Frame 4 import. There's like a custom made cover for it, so it's all in English. Pandora's Tower, Last Story, Soul Calibur 4 and 5. I got my Halo 3 limited edition. That's like the only Halo game I own. All my Wii games. Not really sure how much the light helps. Cursed Mountain. Yeah, Lost in Shadow. I think I've got just about all the really obscure RPG type Wii games that I ever wanted. Yeah, I'm going to turn the light back off. Yeah, this is actually a Tales of Phantasia soundtrack. And neither of these games are mine. They're both being borrowed, and I really need to give Call of Duty back to my friend. I got it to play the zombie mode, but nobody else has the zombie mode. Well, I mean, nobody else has the game for PS3. Like, all my friends have it for Xbox or something. Kind of defeats the purpose if you can't do it with a friend, at least from what he told me. I don't really think you can get much of a look at what the games I have are. I apologize for that. Maybe I'll do like a video of just my games, if anybody ever asks for them. PS3 games, bunch PS2 stuff. Yeah, I kind of like Ingrid. I don't know why. You might notice that all my PS2 games are Black Label only. I do not own a single Greatest Hits. I got a Pikachu down there, Zelda Sword, or Hamtaro. Standing on a couple of like Metroid Other M portfolio and the Castlevania, I think Portrait of Ruin collector thing that came out. I've got some Pokeballs down here, including a Master Ball. I've got a Mario Ball. I don't know what you can catch with that. I think this is an Ultra Ball. This is the Pokeball. There's actually the gold Pikachu card in here. And my card captor wand. And I've got some tapes. I got this cool cup that that like flashes and glows if you turn it on. Some Sonic stuff down here, along with a person I can't think his name. I think his name's Kuro. Why can't I remember? I did watch the stupid show. I actually found this in a thrift store for $1. And I found that really cool, and I honestly think this is like from Japan. Like, you could probably only find that variant in Japan. I found it in a freaking thrift store for $1. Made me so happy. My RC Mega Man. More posters. Yeah, these are like some spare cards I had. I actually have quite a few of Trixie and Luna, and I think that was like the only spare I got of the Great and Unapologetic Trixie so far. But, I mean, come on, they're like my favorite ponies, so I put them up on the wall. My poster that my friend Cole got me, he got me that Trixie one you saw earlier, too. And I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a Season 3 poster. I'm also a little disappointed. What my friends call pocket lolies. I apologize if the glitter's really bad here. By the way, this thing is another thing my mom made. I put it around the lamp as a joke. She made it for a potted plant, and I just put it around the lamp as a joke. And it ended up just staying there forever and ever and ever. And it was like my lamp, so I ended up keeping it. Clifford! Yes, Clifford's on my Devil May Cry stuff. I don't care, I like Clifford. Now I can turn this light on over here. Another Pikachu. There's like a couple pony stuff up here. Well, there's a pony thing, and there's Pawpaw's book that I found for like, I think, 25 cents. There's like a Mega Man, crap, what was it called? Powered Up. I think it's like a folder I'm not exactly sure what it's used for in Japan. I mean, the best thing it looks like is a folder. Sailor Moon, Moroku, pencil board. And this is just like a little room that holds the sink and stuff to my toilet area. A little Pinkie Pie talking car thing.
I'm Pinkie Pie. I love pink and I love parties.
Another one of those random things I got. And yes, I got this. I was going to do a video or something with it. I never got around to it. And so it just kind of sits here on the wall. And yes, that's my name. My mom stitched that. Man, look at that dirty ass mirror. I really need to clean that. I have like nothing in here, I think. I've got some stuff. Some more Metroid stuff. That little thing right there was given to me by kind of like, I guess, my second grandma, you could call her. It was a woman that my grandpa married after his first wife, because the first wife died in a drunk driving accident. She was walking along the side of the road and somebody hit her. And yeah, my mom ended up losing her mom early in her life. That's why you don't drink and drive, you morons. Alien figures. Go ahead and zoom back out here. I don't know if this thing ever actually got off the ground. I just really liked the idea of having a little postcard thing with that pony on it. I ended up getting it off of Suki. And for those of you who watch the Twilight Sparkle stuff, you know that that's the backdrop for. Yeah, I kind of like microgreen soap, and it's kind of hard to come by now, so I bought it in droves. Meh. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd because I'm so happy to have these things because it's bath stuff designed after one of my favorite things ever, or not favorite things ever, but a show that I really like. There I am. I'm wearing a pony shirt. And I mean, there's a few things in the actual area where the toilet is because I don't like blank walls. Probably gonna put like a Pikachu poster on the back of this door if I can ever find where it went. I've got these little things. I got them for cheap, so I figured, why not? I don't think you really want to see my toilet or my bathtub. You've seen one, you've seen them all. And I've got these stuff. These are actually all spares of the cards. Do. My ammunition for my Mega Buster. My N64 collection. I've got the 20th anniversary. Yeah, 20th anniversary of the Dragon Lairs box back there. Adventure. It's like the only Atari game I own is Adventure. And I don't even have an Atari to play it on. All my NES games. Sadly, like the only one I actually have a box for is this one right here, which is Deja Vu. Stop unfocusing, camera. Yeah. These are my spare pony cards. Like, I have absolutely no use for these. I have every single thing from Series 1 except for, like, the golds and and a couple of the promo cards, which I don't expect to ever really get. Guess what system this is for? Oh yeah, this game is actually Mario and Luigi. The first RPG. I forget what the subtitle was. My friend found this on the ground. Like, we were going to Target and he found this in the grass and he was like, "Well, you like games," and he handed it to me, and yeah, it turned out to be Mario and Luigi. I was like, damn. Fucking found it on the ground. And this contains all my Series 1 cards that I have, and this contains all my Series 2 cards. And that's one of my spare stickers, and I got my PSP and headphones back there. A lot of my Genesis games. I found this in a Goodwill. I don't have the system for it. Why is she facing backwards? Got some awesome RPGs. All whole bunch of Genesis games. Unfortunately, I don't have the, what is it called, the Minister? Yeah, I don't have the Minister to actually properly play that. Yeah. My Persona 3 Evoker cosplay gun. Not the best job I ever did, but well, I'm not really an artist. Saturn Bomberman. Saturn freaking Bomberman. Unfortunately, I don't have the multi-taps or enough controllers to play at 10 players. I'm working on it. Yeah, I was playing Spirit Camera on my 3DS, which is the Zelda version, I'm so freaking happy that I managed to snatch one of those. My 3 SPs, I need one more so I can play 4 Swords whenever I want. This is my crown jewel, though, and nobody will ever get it. I'm sorry, when I saw this, it's like, I have to have one. I love it so freaking much. It's so freaking awesome looking. My PSP stuff. 2 My Hime import games over here. Yes, Tales of Eternia import. They actually were selling it at my local Fry's Electronics. They had an import of Tales of Eternia, and, well, I bought one. I've got, unfortunately, a couple of loose discs up here for PSP. Bunch of DS stuff. We come down here, we see my Time Crisis 3 big box. And I forget what's sitting on top of it. My Xenoblade thing. And then I've got a couple of burnt games for the Dreamcast. Because it doesn't have any, doesn't have that, ISP block. So I ended up burning a few games to check them out. I'd rather have official copies, though. I also have a Cannon Spike burnt one because mine doesn't like the load sometimes. And I need to play this because Shadow bought it for me, and I really need to play it. Because he bought it for me so I would play it. Resident Evil 4. I've never played it either, I really need to. I'm waiting to get it for the Wii, because I've heard that's the best version. X-Band, the video game Genesis modem. Never open. I probably never will open it. I don't think it's worth much money. Because, I doubt it. Yeah, Capcom Artworks thing that my brother bought me once. This Soul Calibur 5 strategy guide cost me like $2.50. It's freaking awesome. There's some Metroid stuff, Kingdom Hearts. The actual clip to my old PSP. And I've got like this anti-warrior calendar. And yeah, there are my shoes. Isn't that freaking exciting? I've got a Power Rangers little trash can there. I found it in a thrift store for $1. I was like, why the hell not? But yeah, the little mirror clings. Where are they? Where am I aiming for? Yeah, there they are. Little mirror clings for dual parallel trouble adventure. And you know what? I'm really sucking at that right there. Those are like VHS tape only. You had to buy the VHS tapes to get those. And I bought it on VHS before I ended up buying it on the DVD. My Virtual Boy. Did my light just go on? Huh, that's odd. I guess it's... it's dark, so I'm going to turn the light on. Suginto. I've got my Mega Man collection. I need to get the rest of these little figures right here. My Wily that came with the Wily Fortress. My Mega Man X controller for GameCube. I think that's like the only one that they brought out, too. I have no idea what set she's from. I found her like randomly for $1 at a convention. Yeah, I got like 2 of these things. This is the better one. And this one's kind of beat up, and I'd give it to somebody if I could ever find somebody who'd want it. And don't start posting comments, I'll take it, because remember, I suck at sending things out in the mail. You would be waiting for fucking ever for it. These are all my Mega Man comics. All of the Dreamware, and every single issue and variant of the current Archie comic, except for the current free comic book day one, because I wasn't able to get a copy of it, and I'm trying to find one now. Ponies, Care Bears. I have 2 Care Bear movies, because one's the original, one's like the 25th anniversary edition. And all the 25th anniversary edition really has is like a short of the very first Care Bears thing ever. It's not all that interesting. Rockman EXE bento box and Sugar Snow Fairy shampoo bottles, and I've got my Mega Man. And yeah, he's got some stains on him. My friend found him online and bought it for me. And he was like, yeah, it's a few stains on it, but I was like, I'll take it. It's freaking Mega Man. My Scooby-Doo movie collection. Bunch of other stuff, Mega Man. These actually came off of the box of fruit snack boxes. These little Kingdom Hearts things. There were supposed to be 2 more Zoras, but I never found ones that had that. I have no idea who this is. I just thought she looked really cool, but I have no idea who she is, and nobody can tell me who she is. Nobody knows. My very small Blu-ray collection. My Resident Evil books. And my Tamora Pierce books. And God, I love these books. I love these series. Yeah, you should be able to see. This is called the Firebringer trilogy. It's all about unicorns, and I highly recommend it if you like unicorns. It's really cool. And yeah, I found this in a thrift store. I knew about it beforehand, but when I actually saw it for $1 in a thrift store, it's like I have to. Got Hiei here. Yeah, those are a couple of pretty much fantasy romance books. I really liked Breath of Magic. My friend just randomly gave it to me one day. I had nothing else to read, so I read it, and it was actually really good. And Touch of Enchantment's the sequel. I just never got around to actually reading it. It's the Clow. They've got more books, I've got all these books just randomly thrown in here, and an extra life. And I've got the unicorn stuff, more unicorn stuff. These are really good. The Bruce Coville stuff, Glory of Unicorns and Atlantic Unicorns. Like, I highly recommend these. Diadem, which I need to get more of. Battle for the Castle and Castle in the Attic. And this is actually hardcover too. These are great books. I highly suggest checking out any of these things. And yeah, I got the stupid Twilight Sparkle and the Crystals one. Like, I wasn't going to buy that. Come on. Scary Stories. Book of Nightmares, Hatchet. I actually really liked Hatchet. Yeah, I got stickers and like pony Valentine cards. If people actually ask me to mail you a Valentine card, I might actually do that because I have the stamps and the envelopes. That wouldn't be hard to mail. But you'll have to give me like a picture or something in return. More books. I'm sorry I'm taking so much time on books, but people should read more books. So many books. Yeah, I got stupid Fairy Realm books. Chuck Norris and Mr. T. And I love this series of books right here. Highly recommend them. Parasite Eve. I got that for free, actually. And all of these books fell because I'm trying to do this. Animorphs. Nothing but Animorphs. And then this little thing. This is actually full of magnets, and I don't think I can open it right now. Oh, here we go. Not magnets. It's not full of magnets. It's full of the stupid battle chips. I don't know why I said magnets. So we're missing, I think, just one spot. They're all different too. I'm not even exactly sure how you use them. I know there's a card reader that utilizes them, but I don't have it. Yeah. Remember this? And now we're going past the light, which I guess I'll turn around now and try to get more of a light source in this corner. Enchanter! Sephiroth! Kingdom Hearts. I actually got this at a Japanese bathhouse. If you've ever watched, what was it? Ninja Warrior. When they were doing the American challenges, apparently, I think the very first time they did that, they went to a bathhouse. Yeah, that was the exact bathhouse I bought this at. And no, I was not on Ninja Warrior. I was just happened to be at the same bathhouse when I went to Japan once. My Zelda car, Rose from Legend of Dragoon. Ah, yes, I bought that candy thing, I think when I was, like, barely starting high school. That candy is over a decade old. I don't think I'll ever open it because I especially don't want to eat it. Pikachu, Mega Man tapes, the derpy thing, my last unicorn thing that Anime Apothecary bought me. This is actually a wind-up Totoro, except I broke the stupid wind thing up, so he doesn't work anymore because I unfortunately broke it. Remember that? Chobits, I am so glad I have this box for this manga. Mega Man, Enchanter, here, blah, blah, blah. I'm missing number 2 of this, because they didn't have it at the comic shop that I bought it at. Whole bunch of stuff. You don't know who this is, do you? Oh yeah, this one really pisses me off. This little thing. There was like a little Cartoon Network, like capsule toy thing in my Fry's Electronics, and they gave you little figures like this, and I managed to get him, Aku, but there was also Samurai Jack that I wanted to get, and I never managed to get him before they took the stupid machine away. So now I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to complete that set. I can't find them online for sale. My darker than black plushie. Some of my manga, and these things not facing us are more King of Bandit Jing. My Mokona, my Talking Pikachu, my Eevee, my Ein. Yeah, my Pony comics are down there. I got some Sabrina comics down there, and all my other comics, but I'm not going to go into like what all my comics are. And that pretty much brings us full circle. So that is my new Otaku room. If you actually sat there through probably the 20 minutes I just spent to do this, well, let me turn the slide off. And you get to see the ceiling. Huh? So yeah, if you watched through like however long it took me to do that, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you saw some cool stuff. And well, if you want me to go into any greater detail on any of my collections, just leave a comment. I'd be happy to. These are just silly little videos that are fun to shoot sometimes. Alright, see ya.